So everybody's talking about trading, everybody's posting profits, forex this, trading that, but nobody's talking about the pressure, the losses that you would endure in this industry. So my name is Pluto FX, and I'm gonna be sharing my trading journey with you. By the way, 8 years experience this side, and I'm gonna be sharing my trading journey with you and tell you guys the things that almost delayed my progress, the things that almost destroyed me in this industry, and the things that you should avoid and how you could do it better. So when did Pluto FX start trading and why? Started trading back in 2017, but I knew about trading way before. I think two years before, a year before. But I was skeptical, like, is this a scam? What's going on? Just like everybody else. I mean, come on, you cannot make money on your phone. So I was that guy. But it came to a point whereby, just because of my curiosity, I was like, okay, cool, let me just check this out. And I liked what I saw, basically, which is what? Money. I liked what I saw. Of course, I didn't make money when I started trading, but the fact that you could, and the fact that I verified and I made my research and I saw that you could make a lot of money. A lot of people are making money in this thing. Banks are trading. A lot of people are trading. Why not me? So then I started taking it serious from 2017. It was a thing of me. Hore, I have to make it here, and nobody would tell me anything. And it's been like that since today, 8 years later. And I'm glad I took this route, even though it was tough, even though I lost a lot of money along the way, made it back. But yeah, even if you had to take it serious, trading is easier said than done, just like anything else. So took it serious, but kept on blowing accounts. $10 deposit blow, $15 deposit blow. What's going on here? I didn't understand what's going on. What am I doing? What should I learn? What strategy should I learn? I did not understand much, and it's very hard trying to learn something you don't know, because what are you gonna, you don't know what you don't know, because I never had a mentor. And I think, well, that's why it took me 8 years. So I never had a mentor, so I didn't know what I didn't know. So I had to know with error, trial and error. And the trial and error was actually so stressful to me, because as I am trading, I'm also sacrificing school, because I was studying software engineering at TUT, and I missed a lot of my classes because of trading. How? I obviously, growing up, I didn't have a lot of money, so internet connection, data, it was something hard for me. But there's a public library in PTA that I used to go to like every morning. But that means I had to sacrifice a lot of my classes to go study trading there at the public library. So I did that, and that was like literally my first year of studying, literally after matric. Sorry. At that point, I was like, am I gonna be a software engineer, software engineer? And honestly, I chose trading. Like, I did not want to hear anything about school. And I remember this other day I went to the library, okay, with a little bit of money, because I had a clothing brand. I was selling t-shirts, so I could manage to make up 1,000 rand. I remember made a deposit. I think that was one of the biggest deposits that I made. I think that was my first big. It was big back then to me. It was one of the first big deposits that I made. And yeah, I was trading pullbacks basically. I didn't know, like, I didn't have a proper strategy. But basically, what I would do was this. I was trading Nasdaq. Or just wait for Nasdaq to go up, let's say already we pushing up. I'll just wait for it to go up, pull back, enter trade here. Full margin. I didn't know anything about lot size. Full margin. Then price would actually just continue going up. And that's where I would make my money, between that space, like between that pullback. So 1,000 rand, 20k, 20k, 40k, 70k, 100k. And at that time I'm not alone. I'm with a friend called Clive. I remember showing him the account and we were just excited, overly excited. Remember, did not withdraw. They did not withdraw, because I remember Clive told me, hey, Chief, withdraw, at least withdraw 90k, keep 10k there, start trading that. And I knew what I would achieve. If I could do this with 1,000 rand, that means a million. A million is just here. And remember, I think at that time I was trading for over a year now, a year or two. Yeah, a year, something like that. It's a long time ago. So I'm like, no, Chief, I've been trying and I've been seeing errors, so I have to touch that million. So took another trade, full margin. You know, obviously, you know what happened there. The whole account collapsed. The whole account, like, literally just collapsed. And yeah, I remember that day I was like, okay, maybe this is not for me. Stopped trading for like 6 months. Stopped trading real account for 6 months. That's when I started trading demo, started pushing demo, started to see what actually that pullback trading thing. What is it? Because I knew I'm onto something, but I got it wrong when I wanted to flip that 100k to a million. So what's going on here? So started trading demo, couldn't figure out. Then I stumbled across a video about Fibonacci. I'm watching these videos that I see on YouTube about Fibonacci, and I could see it's based on pullbacks. The thing that I drew there. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is what I was doing, and I actually made money, even though I did blow at the end there, because I didn't really know Fibonacci. So let me try to master this and see what's going on. So obviously, go to YouTube, try to learn Fibonacci from YouTube. It's not working out. Maybe I'm slow, I don't know. So just to take my mind off things, I opened a TikTok account, started shooting videos, like making content, because I did not want to lose my mind from trading. Started making content. Luckily, that actually worked out. I managed to get like 930, almost a million followers on TikTok. Yeah, I was blowing up like crazy. Started seeing like money, like proper money. It wasn't proper money, but for me, that time it was proper money. Started seeing money from campaigns, brands, working with brands. I'm blowing up, I'm collaborating with big creators. But still, a lot of people don't know this boy is actually a trader. Trading is that thing, you're like, okay, cool, I know here, this is where I want to make money, you see. So pushing brands, I'm getting paid from the brands. Now this is where my depression actually started. Because when I was getting paid from brands, I would take all that money. Let's say, e.g., I worked with KFC and they paid me 18,000 rands. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe this shit makes more money than trading. But yeah, man, nah. Trading has always been a thing for me. So I'll take that 18k, that whole 18k, go watch a video about Fibonacci on YouTube, trade the whole thing. I was not, when it comes to risk management, that's what the mistakes that I did not know. So whole 18k into the account, blow. Now that's when I started having that experience of losing real money now. And yeah, psychologically was not okay. But luckily I'm famous on TikTok. Famous. So get more brands. Worked with Simba. Simba paid me like 7K. Trade blow. I remember the last campaign that I did. It was with Google actually. We were promoting YouTube Shorts and they paid me 70,000 rands. What did I do? Trade that 70K. Trade that bitch. So yeah, man. Yeah, after losing that 70K actually, yeah, I was dead. Emotionally, I was like just dead. But of course I cried a bit. They cried a lot actually. But after crying, emotions were really gone. And depression started hitting me hard. Because same year I started losing friends. Lost a lot of things. But yeah, man, I was like, you know what? It's okay. As humans, we learn, we fix mistakes, and it will work out. I mean, come on, God didn't just put trading in my life. He put it for a reason. But again, no money. That time I'm depressed. I cannot even shoot TikTok videos to actually get money from brands and start trading. It was like completely like depressed day, like literally just sleeping. And it got to a point, man. I was like, you know what? Let me just get my life together. Started looking for a job. I worked for construction company, struggling construction company. I mean, I don't have any qualifications. I don't know anything about construction. So it was that thing, okay, we just need workers fast. And I would actually work there. I was getting paid 4,000 rand a month. So from 70,000 rands per video for a campaign to 4,000 rand a month for doing hard labor. So that was one of my biggest reality checks, and I regretted everything at that moment. Why did I skip classes for trading? Why couldn't I finish my qualification? Just a lot of noise in my head. So cool. I worked for that construction company from 2023 October. But of course, demo account was always there on the side just to test out trading. I mean, come on. God put this thing in my life for a reason. And I had a moment as I'm working there with Fibonacci. I thought about it. I thought about the mistake that I'm actually doing here. And I found it. Then cracked it. Then quit my job. I thought in my head, I'm like, Joe Pluto, please. Hopefully this is not a mistake that you're doing. I'm a risk taker. So I did quit my job. And that time I quit my job with no savings, just my last pay, 4,000 rands. So that 4,000 rands right there, if it was chai, then it was chai. I couldn't get money anywhere else because the traction was down on TikTok. I'm not getting any brands. Creators are not even seeing me. No collaboration, no friends. Just Karabo. Pluto was never a thing even that time. Just Karabo and his last 4,000 rands. And I had to make it work. So with Fibonacci, I cracked it. And also I saw that the mistakes that I actually was doing, which is risk management, I didn't use risk management back then. So I started implementing a system, like a systematic trading way. Like place a trade here. And one thing about Fibonacci is you're gonna trade using a system, you know that this is the Fibonacci zone I must enter a trade at. So that means you'll enter a trade only on that zone. And before, that was the mistake that I was actually doing, not having consistent entries. Sometimes you enter a trade sometimes you enter it there, sometimes you enter it somewhere else. Stop loss is there, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, all that nonsense. So I saw, okay, actually, if Fibonacci is like this, and I saw the probabilities like this, so the probability is on my side. I just have to use risk management. Even if your strategies can be 80% profitable, as long as you do not use risk management, you're not going anywhere with trading. Because you could build up an account winning 9 trades in a row, and the 10th trade blows all the profits. And that's actually the mistake that I did back then. Remember when I lost that 100k? Yeah. So I implemented that systematic trading whereby stop loss is always here, entry is always on the zone, take profit is here, take profit is there, take profit 2, take profit 3 is there. So basically what that means is trading Fibonacci obviously is from one swing, from swing low, swing high, and swing low is going to be 0%, swing high is going to be 100%. Let me actually show. So remember what I said, we trade in pullbacks. So we could see that the market went up here. And what's the pullback? The pullback is when it went down here. So with Fibonacci, what I do is I take my low, I take my high, like that. And the pullback usually ends around this number here. And I would say this is the number that actually changed my life. So basically, once you enter on that number there, you have the same sets of take profit, stop loss, and take profit 2, take profit 3, and it's always like this. It does not change. From that zone, you expect the market to actually push to go up. So that's what I'm trading. So that's the systematic trading that I implemented, whereby I know entry is consistent, stop loss is always consistent, take profits are always consistent, and also the risk management, the amount that you risk per trade should also be consistent. Once you have that consistent setup, then welcome to systematic trading. And it worked out. Literally that last 4,000 rand that I had there, just by fixing a little mistake, which is risk management, everything worked out for me. From 2024 May, from that 4,000 rand till 2024 November, whereby got an apartment, made a lot of money. 2025, which is this year, by the way, it's December right now. You might be watching this video in 2026. So 2025, bought my first car. 2025 March. Actually, let's go take a look at it. Wait. I mean, keys are always in here, man. Come on. It's the reminder of the hard work. So let's go. So the sacrifice for me, I think, was worth it. So this is the baby right here. 8 years of trading. But from 4,000 rand to this, literally it took less than 10 months. So it took less than 10 months, now that I think of it. So to a lot of people, this might not be too much, but to me it is, especially considering my journey, how everything unfolded for me, going up, going down, the losses, depression phase. Literally, this is hope, because the goal is not really just this. The goal is bigger than I'd imagine. So yeah, seeing that, I'm not saying I made it, no. But the fact that it took me like 10 months to do that, it shows that I'm on the right path. and how I got to this path, which is something that a lot of you guys can fix, is being disciplined at trading. A lot of people like to tell me about psychology. Pluto, how do you manage your psychology when it comes to trading? I mean, I don't have to. I'm just disciplined enough to do what I'm supposed to do. If you have to risk this amount, if you have to risk, let's say, 2% of your account per trade, then risk that. Follow that systematic trading. Follow it. If you have to put a swing there, put it there. So do not try to actually trade by luck just because of price fell low. You feel like, nah, now the price is low, I have to buy this here. That's not systematic trading, I would say. If your setups do not appear, then you don't trade. You simply just turn off your laptop and leave it as it is. So you need to be very disciplined in the trading space if you wanna make it, I would say. And one thing I'll tell you is it's not easy, trust me. It took me a lot of years to actually see what I'm doing wrong, and I did not have a mentor. So yeah, it took me a lot of time. But yeah, the biggest mistake is risk management. Discipline and risk management strategy. I prefer Fibonacci. I prefer trading using maths. I believe it makes more sense more than anything. That's why I'm using it. I went through a lot of strategies, trend lines, breakouts, structures, head and shoulder, double bottom. I even started using harmonics. If you know harmonics, Wyckoff. But yeah, man, I found my truth. I found my identity in Fibonacci, and that's just maths-based trading. So yeah, now that we're here currently, what are my plans going forward in this industry? Well, I don't know if you guys heard about something called blockchain. I believe that's where the world is heading towards. So right now I'm learning a lot about blockchain, cryptocurrency, but it's so called what, tokenization. So believe it's a dope thing right now. It's the best tech for me. Besides AI, I believe blockchain is the best tech right now. And I still believe that it's the earliest stages. So I just want to dominate that side, see what we could do. Yeah, the goal is very big. So yeah, this was just my first episode on my trading journey, things to avoid, strategy that I'm using. I'm gonna touch more into it on like latest videos. I'm gonna upload more. Uh, basically, yeah. Hopefully the video was not that long. Hopefully it was informative. Hopefully you guys are gonna come back. Hopefully you subscribed. Hopefully you comment. Please share this video to your trader friends. Please. My name is Pluto FX. Shut up.